It's Katie Lee, and this is Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast, a replay of today's full show. Z103, it's Katie Lee. Man, I feel so bad. Last night I really messed up. So last night, me and Nix, we went to bed, and I could just tell that she wasn't comfortable sleeping last night. I was like, all right, if you throw up in the bed, I'm going to be pissed. And so I'm just like, you know what, Nix, let's just go outside for a little while and see if you need to just, go run off whatever you got going on. So I let her go sit outside for a little while, and then I sat on the couch, and I ended up sleeping on the couch the entire night, which means poor little Nix slept outside the entire night, and I feel so bad. I woke up this morning and I'm just like, oh no. Like, I ran to the door and I opened the door and she was just curled up on a little tiny ball. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I still feel so bad. She was so excited to see me this morning, and then she jumped up on the couch with me and she snuggled up with me, and I was like, I didn't mean to, I swear. Oh man, yeah, so hopefully she doesn't hold it against me. But at the same time, I'd be like, you know what? Don't be misbehaving with me, because I will make you sleep outside again. I probably won't, because like I said, I feel so bad. Oh, my poor sweet puppy dog. Z103, it's Katie Lee, and I have your 2 o'clock tea for you today. Let's see. We have, I don't know if we want to call it perfect casting, but I mean, it's better than some of the other casting that they've been doing for this Harry Potter series on HBO. They have casted Nick Frost from Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. He'll be playing Hagrid. And I mean, he looks like he's going to do better than some of the actors that they casted. So we're just going to take what we can get, I guess. I'm excited for this. This is actually really cool. Miley Cyrus, so she is releasing a new album coming up in May. But with her new album that's called Something Beautiful, she's going to be releasing a somewhat movie. I watched the trailer, and it seems like a compilation of music videos or whatever. She called it pop opera. So I'm thinking like something around the soap opera type of vibe. I don't know. It seems very Miley, and I'm all here for it. Lady Gaga is being sued by a surfboard brand that claims she stole the logo for her new album Mayhem from them. I don't agree with that. And then I find this one funny. Benny Blanco once tried to set up Selena Gomez with one of his friends because he thought she hated him. Now look at them. Literally, I understand why Selena is with him, because I've been watching a bunch of TikToks about this guy. Like, he is so emotionally mature for a guy. Like, I'm just like, Selena, I get it, girl. And let's see, last one I got for you. Tyler, the Creator, Hozier, and Doja Cat are going to headline this year's Outside It Lands festivals. So that's your 2 o'clock tea on Z103. All right, spring cleaners, this one is for you. On Reddit, there are users that are sharing the top things that make a home seem gross to guests. And honestly, I needed to read this list. You got a dirty bathroom, dusty surfaces, sticky floors, and a smelly fridge, which that one I don't completely agree with, but sometimes accurate. And then other major turnoffs are grimy doorknobs, sink full of dishes, I'm definitely guilty of that one, and bad odors. So, take out the trash and freshen up before company arrives. Idaho's #1 hit music channel, Z103, it's Katie Lee. I was reading an article earlier about if you're a loud sneezer, are you embarrassed by it? And if so, here's how to make your sneezes quiet. Guess what? I am a loud sneezer. Through and through. I'm not very sad. I'm not mad about it like I used to be. But have you ever had a sneeze that you had to hold in because you were too embarrassed about it? It about blows your eyeballs out. Right? It's just like, all right, so what you need to do to sneeze quietly is keep your mouth closed, sneeze into your elbow, relax your vocal cords, exhale right before it happens. I'm just like, you know what? You can do that, but there is science behind all of this saying that it's not good to hold back a sneeze. Okay? I mean, yeah, exhaling right before it happens, just, the more air you have in your lungs, the louder your sneeze is going to be. That's accurate. But your sneeze is going to be loud no matter whether you hold it in or not. So if you got a loud sneeze, just freaking sneeze. Okay? Don't hold it in. It hurts when you hold it in. And if you have a problem with somebody sneezing loud, get over it. Okay? Okay, what year is it again? Because are we going back to 1999 or something? Napster was just sold to a metaverse brand called Infinite Reality for $207 million. And I'm just like, what are we doing with this? What's the plan with it? So if you don't know what Napster is, it's basically just like a very, very less trendy version of Spotify. And I do guess they do plan to transform it into a platform for virtual concerts, which actually seems kind of cool. So I guess we'll see what happens to Napster in the future. Z103, it's Katie Lee, EastIdahoNews.com, checking out some pretty cool stories. I found this one about two friends that are turning their love for parties into a business. So it's a new event rental company. They launched here in Eastern Idaho, and they are offering everything from elegant decor to fun party essentials. And I guess they said that it started as a passion project, grew into a full-service business, and they are helping locals bring their celebrations to life, all from weddings, birthdays, corporate events. And so, yeah, they've got all these kinds of setups in their inventory, and from what I could see, it looks really cool. So if you want details about rentals, bookings, check out their business, or you can check it all out at EastIdahoNews.com. Yeah, they've got the full story there. Idaho's number one hit music channel, Z103. It's Katie Lee. Time for I Want to Know. What's the first thing you do when it finally feels like spring? 208-524-1033 or on Facebook at Z103 Idaho. Me, number one, once it's finally warm enough that I'm not going to be freezing, absolutely I ride my motorcycle. Along with a lot of us out there. There's a lot of motorcyclists out there. But that's definitely number one of the things that I do. And guess what? Colin on Facebook agrees with me. Let's see. Shane says, get the rake out, get the shorts on, and enjoy the sunshine. Might want to get some of that sunscreen too, Shane. Just saying. Speaking from experience. I got sunburnt last weekend. Elisa says, open my windows and air out my house. I need to do that today. Maybe I'll do that at before, like dinner, before it all goes downhill, or the sun goes down. Wow, can't talk, sorry. Katie says, go outside, enjoy the weather, and listen to music. Absolutely. And Mike says, keep going to work every day. Yeah, well, don't we all? Anyways, okay. I want to know, what's the first thing you do when it finally feels like spring? 208-524-1033 or on Facebook at Z103 Idaho. If you're currently working to be an Olympic rower at the 2032 Summer Games in Australia, I'm just saying, might want to maybe hold off until the next one, because in Australia, they're saying that those that are going to be rowing might have to compete in crocodile-infested waters. And Australian officials are just like, oh, yeah, it's no big deal. And I'm just like, dude, not everybody lives in Australia, but everybody knows how crazy Australia is. Pass on that. I mean, I don't got to worry about that, but still. Idaho's number one hit music channel, Z103. It's Katie Lee. It's time for today's Heart to Heart. And so, this whole thing, we've all been on this situation, either on the side of liking somebody or with somebody that doesn't feel the same way. Or also realizing that someone's into us and we're not feeling it. And let's be real, neither of the sides are fun. So, if you are the one turning someone down, do not ghost. Do not lead them on, and definitely don't hit them with that stupid line, listen, I'm really busy right now. I'm just not into relationships or whatever. Do not use those lame freaking excuses, okay? Be honest, be upfront, but be kind. A simple, like, hey, I think you're great, but I don't see this going that way is literally all it takes. Obviously, it's going to give it a little bit of a sting in the moment, but it's that or giving them false hope, which nobody likes false hope. But on the flip side, if you are the one that's catching the feelings and they're not, listen, been there, done that. You just got to take the L with some grace. Doesn't mean you're not enough. It just means that they are not your person. And trust me, the right people won't make you guess about how they feel about you. Okay? So at the end of the day, between all of these people that are going on with dating and everything, it sucks, but it's hard. But honesty, whether giving it or receiving it, it's going to save everybody time, energy, and a lot of unnecessary heartbreak. Okay? So just, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Idaho's number one hit music channel, Z103. It's Katie Lee. I made a mistake last night. I'm not going to lie, I was very worried. So yesterday is a beautiful day. Obviously, rode my motorcycle anywhere that I could go yesterday. Well, I rode it to the gym, and I didn't really put two and two together when I started doing the workout that Tuesdays are usually shoulders, arms, anything upper body workout. And so I decided to do shoulders, arms, a couple of other things. But basically, yeah, my arms, by the end of the workout, my arms were shot. And then I got outside. I'm just like, crap. I just realized that I still have to ride my motorcycle. My bike they're called ape hangers. The bars are just a little bit higher up because I'm a taller person for this bike. And so getting home last night was quite the chore because my arms were literally shaking. And you cannot have shaky arms when you're riding a bike. I did make it home. It was the first time I'd ridden in the dark since I crashed last August. And so all around, it was a very sketchy moment, but I did it. Will I be doing that again? No. Am I still going to ride my bike to the gym? Absolutely. I'm saving gas, dude. That's the main reason why I ride my bike. Well, okay, there's other reasons, but it's a nice perk. But I'm just going to have to remember to only take my bike on the days that I do legs. Z103, it's Katie Lee. I've got your daily dummy for you today. We got a lady down in Florida. This is probably the least profitable armed robbery I've ever heard in my life. Her name is Allison. She walked into a Dairy Queen near Fort Lauderdale. She flashed a gun and demanded all of the cash from the register. But instead of making off with a big score, she literally only was able to grab $1.50 from the tip jar. I'm not making this up. She only got $1.50. And this was all back in February. She was arrested the next day. And she's just now being officially charged with, which, surprise, surprise, she's already in jail for other armed robberies and drug charges. But, her arraignment for the $1.50 heist was set for today. So hopefully her next plan is a little bit more thought out and hopefully a little bit more successful, man. You go through all that work and all you get is $1.50. Come on, man. Z103, it's Katie Lee. My friends, I am out of here for the day. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. Enjoy it. It is beautiful because this is the last really warm one we're going to get for a little bit. So I'm going to go and probably ride my bike for the rest of the night. Y'all stay safe, stay legit, be awesome. See you back here tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for listening to Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Katie Lee on Z103 is hosted by Katie Lee and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.